Jai Sachidanand,
Jai
Keshavanandji. Jai
Sachidanand.
Sachidanand, Deepakanandji.
Jai Sachidanand.
We're going back to yesterday. What you said, the state of sufferer is the illusory state of doership. Has just been aspect of doership.
Of the state of doership.
Correct. Illusory aspect of the state of doership. That has just been echoing in my mind and made me realize what a tangled web I have woven through Anant Janmas. And Dada has pulled us out of this illusory state. And I want you to expand on that.
By showing scientific circumstantial evidence is the doer.
Okay.
Which he has experienced, which he has experienced in totality, and he has given us as precept, as agna.
Okay.
So by keeping that as agna, we will be able to pacify our mind, our intellect, and eventually surpass intellect and stay stable in Gnan and remain totally free from all doership aspect and hence suffering aspect. You understand?
Yes, the web is tight. That is why.
Today the biggest problem is our sufferer state.
Yes.
The sufferer state is the result of the illusory aspect. Now the illusory aspect of doer state of doership is not there.
It's not there, but you've created this.
No, but it is because we are not following the third agna.
Okay.
That is the problem.
Okay.
So it is like, I'll explain, okay. Any situation, the end result is whether either liking type or disliking type.
Correct.
And that liking or disliking, along with the liking and disliking being result of good or bad deeds, or punya, is bound to come. Now behind that suffering, the egoism of suffering is there. Suffering is there, but that egoism of suffering makes you say, express, I
am
like.
suffering.
No, I didn't like.
Okay.
I didn't like. Or that ego will make you say, oh, I liked it very much.
See, on introspection, there's nothing that I don't have an opinion about. You know, you're right. It's like or dislike.
It is always there.
Okay.
It is always there because that is the result of karma. Either it will end up in a liking type situation or a disliking type situation. But because of that connectivity of the discharge egoism as part of the karmic effect.
I have to digest that now.
No, the way. Body activity is karmic effect.
Correct.
Thought is karmic effect.
Correct.
Speech is karmic effect.
Right.
Same way, this egoism of suffering is karmic effect.
Karmic effect.
But then this karmic effect belongs to who?
File number 1.
That is Lalita.
Yes.
So, but what happens? This egoism of suffering makes you express.
Like or dislike?
Speech, no, through your speech. I didn't like.
Okay.
I liked. So now this expression, we are not able to analyze, understand, and stay away from its effect. We immediately connect ourselves as me. I didn't like. For example, when Rani says, Mama, I didn't like this thing, you know who didn't like. It's Rani who didn't like. But when these words are spoken by Lalita, we are not
Separation is not there.
vigilant. We are not vigilant. So
Okay.
here Dada says, be vigilant and understand. When Lalita says, I didn't like, understand it is Lalita who didn't like, not I. That I am not the one who like or dislike. I know who likes or who dislikes. I am the perceiver
Yes.
of I am
Okay.
the perceiver of the suffering of Lalita. So when this vigilance comes, you immediately remain separate.
Okay.
And then you surpass that suffering, that sufferers without having the state of suffering.
Okay.
भोक्ता पद होता नहीं है फिर उसमें. You know the suffering, you know the sufferer, and you remain as pure soul by perceiving the suffering and the sufferer.
I can visualize it. I can visualize that state.
Yes, the
But
way
getting to that is
self.
the challenge.
No, it's not. Yes, you can say in a way challenge, but it is self-observation.
Okay.
With total patience, no hurry. And
Yes.
analyze every situation like, okay, you had dosa, wonderful dosa. It's fantastic. What a wonderful taste. I liked it. So
You need to come back for it. You all need to come here and get some.
I will come with Keshavanand and Radhi bhai.
Right.
Without opinion,
And
Take a rain check.
हमको करूँगा.
We'll give you a rain check.
opinion then.
Really, I'm telling.
Keshavanandji, you want to add something to that?
No, this is perfect. He said the doership becomes separate, then you reach to your ultimate goal, which Dada has showed us. Once it comes in your hand, then you are at the ultimate stage.
Deepakanandji is opening up very subtle points, that it's I have to reflect on it for.
Dada has said that because this is the crux of our experience, which opens our experience of pure soul state experience and the experience of bliss.
Bliss, yeah.
The experience, we are not unable to experience bliss because this suffering part, liking and disliking part, just drags us away. And,
yes,
the culprit is our speech, our verbal expression, which we are unable to recognize, identify, and pinpoint that this is what the problem. So immediately you will correct yourself when these expressions are made. I didn't like. That is direct connectivity with the egoism, which gets expressed through words. And we are not able, we don't remain vigilant at that level of expression. But when that is expressed by someone else, we remain very clearly vigilant, precisely, oh, Rani is not feeling well. Rani did like it, or Rani liked it. But when these expressions are spoken by our body self, our relative self, the name bearer, we are not able to, because that I remains same. Rani will not say Rani didn't like. She will say, I didn't like, Mom. I like. But then immediately that conviction is there. And we understand, oh, Rani didn't like. But here,
See, this is like peeling an onion skin, you know, the subtle
Yes.
layers.
it is. So I have a feeling we must contemplate, and we must contemplate on that expression. That's
What's been echoing in my
suffering.
head, in my sleep too. It woke me up, you know, this just flashing in front of me.
Good. That's smart.
Okay. Thank you.
And let it happen.
Yes.
Because these words that I said, these are my these are the words that has come out of my experience. You just keep reciting that. It's not, we are not reciting actually, but we are contemplating on that.
Actually, it's gunjafying inside of me. It's just
Yes.
echoing.
Correct. Absolutely. And then
Okay.
it will open.
Patiently, I'll wait for it.
Yes. I remember very well from the time it was, and then I came across those words also. Like, I mean, I brought that yesterday also, and I bring it now also. 1 minute, hold on.
It had an explosive effect on me.
But because these are his original words. See this.
Bhoktapad.
Yes, कर्ता पद भान, कर्ता पद का भान है, उसके कारण भोक्ता पद का भान है। पर कर्ता पद का भान ना रहे तो भोक्ता पद का भान भी नहीं रहेगा।
Ultimate stage.
Yes. Yes. Correct?
They're powerful words.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Jai Sachidanand.
Jai
Jai
Sach.
Jai Sachidanand.